Hello there and welcome to Disney Kinda Life, coming at you from Disney Springs, where we're going to do the Flavors of Florida. This is kind of an unofficial festival going on, but at Disney Springs and not Epcot. So there's 43 restaurants, 79 items, so we're definitely not going to get through them all tonight. This is a multi-trip to Disney Springs kind of thing, but we did lay out kind of a trek and a path that we're going to try to follow tonight and see how much we can actually eat. It's a beautiful Sunday evening here at Disney Springs, so come along with us on our Disney Kind of Life as we try to accomplish as much as Flavors of Florida. As we mentioned, we're going to be trying to check off as many of these items as we can, and we noticed in the app, the My Disney Experience app, if you go on the home page, there's a Flavors of Florida section here. Hopefully you can see it. And if you click on the Learn More, and then you find the food and beverage checklist, you can actually keep a copy of what you've got. So right now our checklist is 0. So here, I don't know if you can see it. It's a little bright out here, but hopefully you see there's a checklist, and as you eat stuff, you check it and it saves it. How cool is that? There's a paper version of the guide as well that we're going to try to find as we wander through Disney Springs, but thought it was really cool that they have a checklist on the app. Maybe that's a little foreseeable future thing for events at Epcot. Maybe they're going to do digital versions of the little books. I hope they keep the paper ones, but it would be nice to have an app too that does a checklist. Typically we do that ourselves on, a Keep Notes app or whatever on our phone. So yeah, look in the My Disney Experience app for a checklist, and you can keep track of the Flavors of Florida items that you get. First up is Jock Lindsey's Hangar Bar, where they have 3 items, it looks like, for the Flavors of Florida. Take you in for a quick peek. I'm definitely going to try the chips and the cheese dip. I'm definitely a person that loves nacho type stuff, or chips and cheese in general. And we may try the margarita and the Pilsner, so let's get in there and see what we get into. This is a Jock Lindsey's Hangar Bar. And we're approaching Jock Lindsey's Hangar Bar. If you've never been here during Christmas, we highly suggest it. They decorate this one awesome. All right, so here we got the Orange Pilsner Goat Cheese Dip, which is goat cheese, whipped Sunshine Stroll, Orange Pilsner, and pepper dew served with salt and vinegar house chips. Can't wait to get into this one. And then also we have the Tangerine Margarita, which is Patron Silver Tequila with orange tangerine syrup and Minute Maid lemonade garnished with citrus. And here's the Orange Pilsner. Cannot wait to try this one. It looks very citrusy. Here's the Sunshine Stroll beer.
Reservations in it, so us and the Calpanis. So
definitely nice and refreshing. All right, let's try the Orange Pilsner Goat Cheese Dip. So it's a cheese that's kind of mixed with the same beer that I'm drinking. So let's see. The cheese is definitely good, but it just tastes like cheese. I actually don't get any beer flavor really here or anything different, but it's good. And I'm doing it with the salt and vinegar chips that it came with.
All I know is like that.
Here we got the Orange Tangerine Frozen Margarita. This has got Patron Silver in it. And it's not bad. It's tequila heavy. I can taste the tequila more than the orange, but it's nice and refreshing because it's 95 today. I would definitely recommend this guy over the beer probably. Cheers! All right, and as part of Flavors of Florida, we got the pan-roasted golden tilefish paired with coconut ginger rice topped with citrus escabeche and served with cilantro aioli. This one looks really good and it smells good. Can't wait to get into it. All right, so let's dig into it. I got a little bit of everything on this fork. I got little ginger, I got fish, I got some of the cilantro aioli, and I got some of the mandarin. So let's do it.
That's so cool. He wears a ton of Roosevelts too.
Okay, this one is very good.
That's awesome. And now
the aioli is super good on this one. Highly recommend this dish. If you come to the Boathouse in general, we really like this one. We have a written review also on our blog that I'll post a link to in the comments, but highly suggest this one. Here we are heading into the Ganachery to pick up the Flavors of Florida. We'll see what we come out with. And inside the Ganachery, you have the citrus bites, which comes in a corksicle mug. We have the orange ganache pop, which I'm probably going to get. It's easy to handle and eat. And then we have Mickey chocolates on the bottom here, which come in a cute little paper thing, kind of like reminiscence of the Donald piñata that we got. So we decided to get the orange cream pop from the Ganachery right over there. Let's see how this one is. I promise you I did not bite it. It comes like this, so let's see. Oh, that's a very good treat to have after a savory dish. This one's nice and sweet. It's even filled with a little, I'm guessing that's lime, and got a hint of orange and chocolate. This one's good. I don't think I'm sharing it. Highly recommend this one from the Ganachery, and it's not really a bad price point. It's $7.50. We're here at YeSake, and we're gonna try two items on the flavors from Florida. One's called the Florida Sunset, and the other one is a poke dish. So can't wait to dig into that. First time ever eaten here, for the record. And here we have the Florida Fresh Poke Bowl, which is a combination of chicken, fresh vegetables, tempura crunch, and creamy roasted sesame dressing. And then here we have the Florida Sunset, an alcoholic, refreshing combination of nigori, cloudy sake, banana, and peach manin syrup, finished with Dole pineapple juice. I'm sure this one will be good. Actually, both of these. Poke Bowl was only $13, and I think that's a pretty fair price for the amount of food that's actually in here. There's rice on the bottom of that too, so I can't wait to dig in. So here I got the Florida Sunset, which is sake, like cloudy sake, as I mentioned before, and it's got a lot of pineapple in it, and I can smell the pineapple already, so I'm interested to see what this tastes like. Yeah, as expected, it's very pineapple heavy, which isn't a bad thing. Love pineapple. I cannot taste the sake per se, but it's in here. Cloudy sake, very pineapple heavy, so I won't say it's horrible, but it kind of tastes like a liquid Dole Whip. Cheers! Alright, to get a fair assessment of the Florida Fresh Poke Bowl, I did get every ingredient on my fork. It comes with chopsticks, but I don't think I could grab all this with chopsticks. Otherwise, typically I'd use them. We got the fried tempura, the mandarin orange, cucumber, carrots, chicken, and guacamole. And yes, there's even 3 little grains of rice on this thing. Not that I'll taste the rice, but I had to get every ingredient on this fork. So let's dig in. So that was a mouthful. Overall, it tastes good. I had everything in there, of course. You know, the cucumber, the tempura chips, and the guacamole and the chicken. I'm able to taste all of them. Overall, this is a very good dish and well worth the 13 bucks. Considering we've never eaten at YeSake ever, we don't have a baseline to really go on here, but very good dish for the price point. 13 bucks. I mean, the drink itself is probably about 13 bucks also, so I'd rather get all this food. This bowl has a lot in it. I know this doesn't really do it justice about how much food you actually get in here. There's a lot in here, and it's heavy. So I recommend it for the price point, definitely. And it's good. It tastes like fresh food, so it's super good. And I'm gonna go in for another bite. We'll wash it down with the Florida Sunset. Good combination, the two of them, for the flavors of Florida. The orange bird mural behind me is always a cool thing at Disney Springs, and what appropriate way to do flavors of Florida than to give the orange bird a little shout out. I kind of did it backwards though. I think I just spelled Florida backwards, so I'm not sure about all that. But you all get the point. It's a cool mural, always a good selfie spot too. And here we're gonna do, I think, our last stop for the night at B.B. Wolf's Sausage Company. And we are gonna try this bad boy, the Ybor City Style Dog, which is a 1/4 pound all beef hot dog, mojo pork, pickles, Swiss cheese, and mustard on a house-made roll. This one looks awesome. Can't wait to do it. Should be a fitting end for the evening. All right, here's a closer look at the Ybor City Style Dog. They got pickles and carnitas in there and mustard, holding this thing together with like a kind of a squish panini style hot dog bun. B.B. Wolf Sausage Company has pretty good bread, so got a lot of high hopes for this. I'll call it a hot dog, but it's really a sausage dog, but I think that's a hot dog down there. So they do call it a 1/4 pound beef all hot dog, so I'm calling it a hot dog. But it's gonna be messy, but I can't wait to get into this thing. All right. I won't say it's the best thing we ate tonight, but it's super good. Only because that tile fish at the Boathouse is very good. This one though, you can mobile order it, and for the price, it's only like 12 bucks, maybe it's 13. Super good. Good mustard, you got the pickle, the bread's phenomenal. As always with BB Sausage Company. And the Mojo Pork, or that's not Mojo Pork, the carnitas, sorry. Very good, so I'm gonna enjoy this one. Funny enough, we kind of have a front row show to the drone show over by Rainforest Cafe. It's not the best viewing spot, but it's good enough for us. We've seen the drone show a lot. We'll probably post a link in the video so you can go check out our coverage of that already. But yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy this Ybor City style dog. So very good. So we had a late addition to the flavors of Florida from Earl sandwich. We got the Datil Pepper Cuban sandwich. Can't wait to dig into this. Their normal Cuban sandwich is good. I guess the aioli is different on this one, so we'll have to give you guys a review of this one. We took this one to go, so nothing too fancy, but a paper plate and a little Earl sandwich wrapper. But I am sure it's good because it smells good. That concludes our Flavors of Florida tour for today at Disney Springs. We got a whopping 7 items from I think 4 different restaurants. A couple of drinks, some good food. We got pretty full actually on that poke dish, so heads up if you get that one. It actually packs a punch. Very good value for 13 bucks. Highly recommend the poke dish from the YeSake location. I think our favorite item though was the tile fish from the Boathouse. Only thing about that one is it was 36 bucks with tax, and then we tipped them, of course. Brought it over $40 for one dish. Luckily we shared it, but it was very good. It was the best tasting thing we had, but value-wise, definitely very expensive. We would say our best value and best tasting thing for the value is probably the Ybor Cuban dog. That was very good, and so we highly recommend that one. But if you want good value for money, the poke dish probably gives you the most bang for your buck. But yeah, so we had 3 very good food items. The chips and the goat cheese were just okay. Nothing to write home about on that one. I just like chips and cheese, so it's naturally good. Drink-wise, we had 3 drinks. I think 3? Yeah, we had a tangerine margarita. We had the summer stroll, and we also had a cloudy sake drink. And I think out of all of them, actually, the tangerine margarita over at Jock Lindsey's Hangar Bar was our favorite. So thanks for joining us on our Disney Kind of Life and our Flavors of Florida tour. And if you like this content and you want to see more like it, follow us by hitting subscribe and notify. We appreciate it. Thank you.